Hi Libra, welcome to your October reading. So for today's reading, I'm going to be doing using the Cosmic Cycles Tarot and also the Tarot of the Divine for some clarifiers. So we're going to have a look at what's coming up for you this month of October, and then we will also have a look at the end at the signs that you're dealing with as well. So we'll pull one card for each of the signs, just so you can get an idea. Obviously you're welcome to cross-watch as well. Check out your other star sign on here. So yeah, we're going to be doing this for the whole month of October, and then have a look at everyone else for cross watchers. So let's have a look what is coming up for Libra for October. Okay, so we've got a 10 of Swords in reverse, a Judgment in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, and a Justice in reverse. Oh, Libra. Deep breath. So let's start with the good. This 10 of Swords in reverse is a really happy moment, because this for me is in the upright is a really harsh self-talk card. You know, this is a lot of struggle, of angst, of reading messages, like listening to the bad reviews, you know. And I think sometimes in the reverse, I think it's, you know, you're making the choice not to listen to those bad reviews, whether that's from other people, from yourself, whoever it is. Like, you know, self-talk is probably one of the most important things. You know, one of the best things that we have, you know, love wins. It's one of the most important ways we connect with ourselves and we make sure that we're okay. You know, if we're in a downward spiral, like here comes Brené Brown, the best thing you can do is talk to yourself the way you would talk to a friend. You know, like Jay Shetty, I think I was listening to one of his podcasts, and he was saying, you know, when you're in a downward spiral, record yourself a voice note on your phone, on WhatsApp, on whatever it is, because when you and explain what's happening and why you feel bad, because when you hear it back, you have that reality check of thinking to yourself, oh my God, like, as if I think it's that bad. Come on. Or you hear it back as a friend and you have the advice that you would give a friend, and you can then take that yourself. So I am all for that, but where you've got that Judgment in reverse, my sense is like this, you know, this in the upright is such a glorious card. It's that graduation moment. I mean, the whole deck is beautiful, but this card for me is that achievement. And I feel like this for me, Libra, is that you're not feeling that achievement, and you're not feeling that moment of, like, it's a rite of passage. It's something that you bring for yourself. It's the progress that you create. And I think where your self-talk is coming in is that you need to get over that to really be able to let go and be able to move on. And you know, maybe the situation that you're in has been holding you back, and as a result, your self-talk has been quite bad, and you've not been looking after yourself, and that's done. You know what? You've got to work on this self-talk. Now, you've also got the 6 of Swords in reverse. So this for me is, again, it's not wanting to make that change. It's not wanting to accept where things are going. And that for me is a struggle, because I think with the upright, it's, you know, it's very much getting out of bad situations. It's very much moving forward, making progress, but it's not. And this for me, particularly with this Judgment card in reverse here, is like you're not able to move on, because you're not able to move on. You can't, you know, because you won't accept that you've had your lessons from where you are, you can't move on. And the Justice in reverse, again, it's like, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. You know, it's like, I feel almost like you know, because the Justice in the upright is hearing every side of the argument. It's hearing what's going on. It's making sure that everything's okay, and you know, you're working through things. And October's going to be a hard month for you, Libra, and that sucks, because it's, you know, your birthday season for a lot of you. I think my mum's a Libra. She's in October. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. We're going to use the Tarot of the Divine for some clarifiers for these cards. See what's coming out. Okay, so clarifying your 10 of Swords in reverse. You've got a 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so listen, your self-talk is getting better, and but it's still not Like you still haven't made the progress to let go of everything. And that, I mean, this 10 of Wands, let me show it to you in the upright so you can get a full view of it. If that isn't letting go in order for new things to come through, I don't know what is. There's literally a dead skull and the tree has grown through it. Like that body has had to decompose. Whatever that was has had to let go in order for something wonderful to grow out. Now that being in reverse, Libra, suggests to me that you aren't helping yourself through this, and you know actually what's coming through. Hang on. What's coming through is that I think you're holding on to something a little bit too much. For those to have those 2 10s coming out for October, I think you've really got to work on what it is that you're holding on to, on what it is that is hindering you. Now, over the top of your judgment in reverse, so where it's, you know, it's a case of you not being able to graduate, I think you need to look out for an earth sign to help you through it, because you've got that 6 of coins, and this for me is, you know, this person is bringing this last little bit of, what are they, bugs in there. They're bringing that last one through to complete it, to balance it out, so it makes a full circle. So I think you need to keep an eye out, as I say, for an earth sign, because I think an earth sign is going to be able to come through and not necessarily tell you what to do or push you into doing what you need to do, but I just think that little bit of encouragement will help you graduate from where you are now and help you move through. Now your 6 of Swords in reverse, again, you've got a Knight of Wands on that one. So where you don't want to make this change, and you don't want to progress, and you don't want to leave, you don't want to move through, you don't want to get out of the drama that you're in. If you don't do it, there's a fire sign that's going to come in and do it for you. You know, and you can tackle it. Like this Knight of Wands is also a case of, you know, you can deal with this. You've got the energy to deal with it. You've got the passion. You've got the fire. You've got things. You've got everything you need within you to get out of where you need to be. But then here's where it gets really ouchy again. So where you've got that Justice in reverse, and you're not taking the advice. You're not listening to yourself. You're not balancing things out and doing what is the right thing, is with a Death in reverse. And that, you know, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. In the upright, you pull that curtain back, you see that the big problem that you're worrying about is not big at all, is not anything to worry about. But you're not doing that at the moment, Libra, and this is where the problems are coming in, because you're hesitant to do the right thing for yourself. You're hesitant to listen to the evidence in front of you, to process it, and as a result, you can't hope to unveil this drama, this thing that you've got overpowering you. Like this, you know, this guy, the shadow through that curtain is huge. The man behind the curtain isn't huge. The actual problem isn't huge. It's just the drama you create around it that makes it big. So it's kind of on you, Libra, to deal with, unfortunately. I don't think you know, apart from maybe this earth sign. I think this earth sign might be able to, you know, it might be maybe a new relationship, a new friendship. It could also be you getting your finances in order, helps you progress. Maybe you've been not able to move through things, move out of the situation you're in because financially you're not in a position to get out. Maybe you've got finances tied up somewhere. Okay, I hope that helps. Now, let's have a look at the signs that you're dealing with to give us an indicator, because I think it's helpful, particularly if you're not getting out somewhere and you're not processing things. If you've got another sign in the mix, I think it's good to know where they're coming from, because it helps you process everything else. So we're going to go with the cosmic cycles for this one. As I say, if that resonates, then drop me a comment in the boxes below and let me know. If you want to book a private reading, if some of this is resonating, if you want to dive a little bit further in, oh, there's a post, then you can drop me an email at must.be.a.gemini.tarot@gmail.com, or you can get me on Instagram, which is must.be.a.gemini.tarot, on there as well. So I do free Q&As on Instagram, and I'm going to do some more here on YouTube as well. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, which is the little bell, so you get a little email through to let you know when I'm going live, and you can join on the free Q&As. So let's have a look. If you are dealing with an Aries, okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, they've got the 6 of Swords. They're going to make the move. And I think if you're particularly if you're in a love situation with an Aries, I think you not wanting to get out of it, you not wanting to change, I think they're going to do it for you. And that's, maybe it's for the best. Because sometimes if it's if you don't have the strength right now to get out of the situation you're in, maybe you need someone else to make that decision for you. And I think if you're with an Aries, they're going to do it. Now, if you're dealing with a Taurus, they've got the Two of Swords. So they are definitely feeling a little bit torn about, should I stay, should I go? What's the impact if I leave? What's the impact if I stay? How does this impact on me? How does it impact on you? They're very much trying to balance everything out, this Taurus. And that's tough for you. But again, maybe you need to help them make that decision. Okay, if you're dealing with Gemini, ooh, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Listen, if you're in a situationship with a Gemini, they have lost. You had that Ten of Swords and that Ten of Wands in reverse. They've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's done. Maybe they saw a bright future. They've let go of those fireworks now. The fireworks have gone down. And you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they got the Temperance. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, they're taking some good time out to focus on them. And I'm all for that, because I think, this Temperance card, it's a yoga, someone doing yoga, her phone's on the floor. Like, actually, you shouldn't have your phone when you're doing yoga, in my opinion. But it's off. The distractions are off. She's switched off. She's very zoned in on what she's doing to heal herself, to balance herself out, and to see things, differently. So that's good. Oh, what was that card? Hang on. Okay, if you are dealing with a Leo, they haven't got the Ace of Wands. It's come out a few times today, actually. So they're ready. They're ready for progress. And I think if you're with a Leo, they've, the background, the foundation is there, but it's down to the two of you to work together to create the rest of the masterpiece, to put in the foreground what you want on that painting. It's a blank canvas right now for you and your Leo, and you can help them create what they want. You also need to let them let you know what they want. In order to progress forward. And maybe that's the graduation you need. Maybe they say to you, listen, this is what I need. This is where I see this going. And that's what gets you out of the mentality you're in. Like, the way I'm talking about this, it sounds like the end of a relationship. It doesn't have to be that. It could be that you actually get out of the negative cycle that you're in right now. Okay, if you're dealing with a Virgo, get ready, because it's about to hit the fan. The pace is picking up. Now, listen, this could be a good thing. Like I say, it's a roller coaster on this card. It doesn't always have to be a good thing. Like you can get on a roller coaster and think that actually it's going to be amazing. And sometimes it's a letdown. You're like, oh, that was good, but it was over too quick. Or it could be that it's just about to get real soon in October. Either way, I think that's good. So I think if you're dealing with a Virgo, I think you've got some good stuff going on. Now, if you're dealing with another Libra, they're really okay right now because they've got that Sun card. And where maybe you don't want to move forward because you think, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how my Libra is going to be. I don't know how they're going to cope with it. They'll be fine. That Sun card is like she's in a field full of sunflowers and she's taking a moment to take some photos to be able to really capture that feeling of being okay and hold it in. So on those down days when the sun goes down, when it's cold, she can look at those photos and re-energize those feelings, bring those feelings back in. He or she. I say she because it's a girl on the card, but whatever resonates. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they got the Four of Swords in reverse. So they're getting to a point where, like in the upright, this card for me is the guy's got his flowers, he's got his guitar, his song is ready in his heart, but he's not ready. The feelings are there, but he's not willing to share them yet. Now, this in the reverse, it could be that you actually do get this from your Scorpio, that they are going to come forward and start picking up the pace and bringing things out into the open, like bringing their feelings out into the open. So I think that's quite a nice thing. Now, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're in the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so they're taking a little bit of control of everything. which is good, because you know you want them to be in charge of their stuff, of what's going on in their life, making sure that they, you know, they're keeping on top of things, you know, just the day-to-day stuff, like they keep, you know, mail, bills, whatever it is, household chores, they're keeping on top of everything, and that's good because that creates a sense of clarity in your mind, you know, like tidy house, tidy mind. That's terrible, I don't think that's the phrase, but you know what I mean. You know, when your house is in disarray, when you're not in control of everything, it's hard to feel clarity in your head. It's hard to maintain that sense of inner peace. Because Sagittarius is doing that, which is good. Now, if you've got a Capricorn, they've got the strength in reverse. So your Capricorn is going to need a bit of support, I think, in October. Because they, especially if they've had a setback, they're finding it hard to get back on their feet. And I think, you know, sometimes we need a little bit of help just to start us off. You know, like this guy, he's been incapacitated for a while, and he's trying in the upright to get himself back up to walking. And there's, you know, there's also a stubbornness, I think. Sometimes it's like, no, I can do this myself. I'll get up on the bars and learn to walk. But you know what? You could help me up onto those bars. I can still learn that lesson. I can still develop that strength back up again. But you need to, I would appreciate you helping me get there, if you know what I mean. Now, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Devil in reverse. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius and it's been a little bit downward, in that they've not been really having your best interests at heart, then be prepared that that's going to change in October. I think they're going to start seeing the error of their ways. And listen, that's not necessarily enough for you to stay. And maybe it is. Maybe that's why the Six of Swords was in reverse. Maybe the Judgment in reverse is there because actually they're going to mend their ways, and you don't have to leave. You can stay because they will sort out, you know, they will make the change from where you are right now to encourage the progress, because they're looking at themselves and coming out of that bad energy. Lovely, nice one to finish on. Pisces, Six of Wands, upright. So if you're with the Pisces, your Pisces is feeling absolutely celebratory at the moment for October. They're getting it all going on. They are just having the best time. They're getting everything in order. They know what's working, what's not working. They are just, you know, their plans are paying off. Things they've worked towards are coming to fruition. They are going to succeed this month, and that will rub off on you, Libra. And that's great. We all want to succeed. We all want to be in celebration. We all want to celebrate each other's achievements. You know, together, separately, doesn't matter. We all want to celebrate. Okay. Anyway, I hope that helps. As I say, grab me on Instagram, must.be.a.gemini.tarot. And you can message me there for a private reading, or you can drop me an email. Don't forget to let me know what resonates in the comments down below, and I will see you very soon. Bye.